Hello there, everyone. Dan Talk here with Slickster Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Well, we're here, in front of the Post-Moogle. Ah, what a cute little guy. The Delivery Moogle is technically what it's called. The Post-Moogle is actually an NPC that we'll meet later. Before we interact with him, though, in between episodes, right now, in the game, in the world, it's Christmas time. And on this server, Genova, there are some groups that like to give out Christmas events. People will go to one of the city states, Limso Lamensa, and there will be like an enormously long line, and you'll get to the front, and there will be like people dressed up as Santa Claus, and they'll give you just free things. It could be minions, it could be music, it could just be like pieces of clothing that are like rare and fun. My alt is only level 11, so they can't travel to the other city states yet. But I took my main to go see one of the giveaways that was happening earlier today, and I got a couple things, and I thought, you know what? I don't think I would want my main to use these items, but I kind of think it might be nice to give them to my alt. So I got with a friend, I traded the items to my friend, and then my friend traded the items to my alt. So I now have a little Santa outfit, some glasses, and a parasol. Now, one bad thing for the Santa outfit, let me just go ahead and do this. This looks nice, right? You know, the body piece and the legs, these look pretty nice. The hat, it cannot be worn by Vera. Once again, we are disappointed in the hats. But, oh well. I'm going to go ahead and put our gear back normal. Actually, not yet. Not yet. This parasol and these glasses are actually pretty much new items to the game. I want to say they're probably pretty rare. I don't have them on my main. You get these from a treasure dungeon, which I've gone through the dungeon, but I've never seen these drop. So I thought that was pretty cool. So let's go ahead and use the two of these. Fashion accessories, that's what these are called. You've gained access to a fashion accessory. To use it, first select fashion accessories under character from the main menu. The actions to equip accessories can be used directly from this menu or registered to your hotbar. After equipping fashion accessories, they can be removed by pressing the action again or by selecting put away from the hotbar. Though, who would want to stop flaunting such stylish accoutrements? Fashion accessories may be equipped and removed as many times as you wish. So I'm actually kind of curious how this is going to look. So let's see here. This ribboned parasol. Oh. I don't know that it fits the vibe for this character. But it's also our only parasol, so I'll roll with it for now. There are two emotes associated with parasols, so let's go ahead and do them just for fun. Oh, where's the option to do that? What is it letting me select it from the fashion accessories? Odd. Where's my emotes? I don't see them. I'm blind. Is the emote list not under character? Oh, it's under social. There it is. Okay, weird. I don't know why I can't do the emotes. Maybe this particular parasol doesn't work with them? I'm touch confused. I thought there was supposed to be, when I quit this, supposed to, like... I don't know what's going on. This is strange to me. Maybe it's under the pet hotbar. Maybe I need to turn that on. Aha! There it is. Rain check. This would look cooler if there was rain happening. But then, more interestingly, we have an umbrella dance. That looked nice. We're going to put that away. And then the other thing I got was these glasses. Now, I don't like my main character wearing glasses. I just don't think they look right on him. But on this guy, I'm kind of hoping that they do look good. Facewear! You've unlocked it. These purely decorative accessories can be worn in addition to headgear. Review your collection by selecting character from the main menu, followed by facewear. From this window, you can choose different styles and colors and develop the perfect look for your character. This is a change to only care about in the most recent expansion. Otherwise, glasses were either a fashion accessory or they were in the head slot. So let's see, we have slim frame glasses. I think I have to choose a color for them to... Oh yeah, I have to pick a color from here and then drag it to my equipment. Let's just do this default color to start off with. Ooh, yeah, I do like this. I do like how they look. Let's find a good color, though. Silver's kind of nice. Let's just put gold in the default. Ah, I see, yeah. Other gold definitely looks better. We got black frames, which I kind of like. Ooh, white's a no-go. Gray is also a no-go. Oh, I'm very tempted to go with the red. Red is my favorite color. Blue, green, grass, purple, and brown. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go with red. It matches our hair. Awesome. We wear glasses now. I love it. Alright, now, let's talk to the delivery Moogle. Oh, geez, he had a lot more dialogue than I thought he was going to have. Moogle Delivery Service. The Moogle Delivery Service can be accessed by speaking with one of the many delivery Moogles stationed throughout Eorzea, or by clicking on a Moogle letterbox. The service can be used to send messages, items, and guild to anyone on your friends list. Click on the new button located in the upper right-hand corner of the Moogle Delivery Service window will open the letter editor. In addition to composing your message, this interface can be used to specify your recipient, as well as attach guild and items. So yeah, I can send mail to friends can send mail to me, they can send me items, but the mail that I have here is stuff from the dev team. Which is, hey look, Cloud Strife's Advent Children outfit for just being a subscriber for so long. And hey look, Furion from Final Fantasy II's outfit from just being a subscriber for so long. Zidon's outfit from Final Fantasy IX for being a subscriber for so long. Gwal Leonhardt's outfit from Final Fantasy VIII for being a subscriber for so long. And then here's pre-order bonuses from buying Dawn Trail, the newest expansion. Here is Azemia's earrings, which are some really good earrings to have at level 1. And they also increased my experience points by 30% as long as I'm level 90 or below. Which, yes please. And a minion of Zidane, main character Final Fantasy IX. Hell yeah, take those. And I guess we'll learn about minions. You have attained the Whistle, which you can use to summon your very own minion. To learn the call minion action, you must first use the Whistle. Once you have used the item, a new entry will appear in your minion guide found under character in the main menu. You can either initiate the action from this menu, or drag the icon, set it to one of your hotbars, and initiate it from there. To send your minion away, simply reselect the summoning icon. Minions can be summoned or dismissed at any time, and the whistle has no recast timer. Once you have learned the summoning action, you will never lose it. It can be used with all classes or jobs. You can only summon one minion at a time. While minions do not generate any enmity, neither will they participate in battle. If you are KO'd, your minion will simply wander off back to wherever it is at rest until you call it open again. And then, for buying Dawntrail itself, we're going to get a Chocobo Brush, which is a exclusive weapon for the Pictomancer class that we will not be able to unlock for a long time. A mount based off of Arc, which is a summon from Final Fantasy IX, and another minion of Garnet, the leading lady of Final Fantasy IX. If you can't tell, Dawntrail takes a lot of cues from Final Fantasy IX. It's not just Final Fantasy IX, but it does take a lot of inspiration. But these are things that we have now. And oh god, our inventory first page is already completely full. I, just for fun, I want to equip these outfits and see what they look like on us. We're not going to be wearing them for the moment because they are level 1 and therefore they don't have any stats. Ooh, Cloud's outfit looks really nice on us. That's pretty good. Let's check Furion. Oh, we can't wear the bandana. I am just big sad with Vera hats. Furion's outfit looks pretty good on us too. I'm a fan of this. Okay, I don't think Zidane outfit sadly works too well. It does work better on him than it does on my main character though, so that's pretty good. And then Squall's outfit. Oh, hell yeah, man. That's some good shit. That is good shit right there. Alright, let's get this other stuff. Wind up Zidane. Wind up Garnet. Something that's cool that we can do. Minion guide. Is I can set... I have to change that. It's showing favorite minions. Spoilers. These are minions that we'll be able to get throughout the game. It copied over from my main character. But I'm going to summon Wind Up Zidane on here. Next episode, I'll summon up Wind Up Garnet. But then generally, each episode, I'm going to hit Minion Roulette, and we'll just see which random minion will be traveling with us for that episode. For a while, it's just going to be Zidane and Garnet, but it's fine. And then I have the Arc mount now, which I can't show here. I'll get to show it later. For now, I'm just going to grab... Oh, I guess I can't get the random mount roulette button yet. I guess we need a second mount. That's fine. I guess for now, I'll just put Arc right there. I guess for now, I'll put the Chocobo Rest on our armory chest, and then the Asemia's earrings. And now, recommended gear. Zoop! Put all that back, and we have the earrings, which will give us a nice experience boost and some stat boost early on. Pretty nice, honestly. What does that look like on us? Oh, I do like how that looks. Kind of hidden on our other ear. Wait, actually, is it even there? It's not there on this ear. It's only on the one ear. Huh. Interesting. Well, with that all done, we can finally do things. Let's see. We need to not pick up any new classes. Oh, no, wait, hold on. We'll go to the Ethernet shard. We'll go to the Ethernet shard and we will warp to Central Shroud. Because now we have level 5 gear in all of our gear slots. And we can turn in our main story quest. We see our little minion running around with us, and I love it. Oh, there's quests here now. There did not used to be quests here. It's because we hit level 10. Oh wait, I'm not even allowed to use mounts yet. Oh. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that I'd be prevented from using mounts at all until a certain point. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Because there's a whole specific quest for unlocking your first mount. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then, Nice forward. Back straight. Yes, I think you passed muster. You'll be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing up into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Yerinthe. And I get a new weapon, but that's probably weaker than we already have. Yes. I'm curious what it looks like, though. Yeah. We're gonna take the money. Yerinthe. By your tireless efforts, you've proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive information and intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considerable import. Yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Dwarveswood. So that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Chasing Shadows. Galfred needs an adventurer to investigate suspicious activity in the Dwarveswood. We can do that. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will by now know, you will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Dwarveswood. And you may also be aware that Ixali activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, he may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, Yerinthe. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Life Men's Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. I will do my best. It looks like the other quests are down there, so I'm not going to worry about going there yet. We're going to go to the story. And if we could use a mount, we could travel there faster. Alas. Oh, we do need to kill some Fungwars, though. Wow! Stone did so... Oh, it's level 3. There we go. I'd almost forgot too that I need to be aware of what levels enemies are, and if they're aggressive or not. I don't want to die. This water sprite does, though. I have to get closer for the other ones. Oh, Chigos! I need to kill those too. Great area for our hunt log. To crush your enemies. I think that's just like killing X amount of enemies. Yep, defeat 100 enemies. We've already fallen many foes. Also, I could not find there's a setting for turning out the sounds for clicking my actions, so I do apologize if it gets annoying. Excellent. How are we doing on our hunt log? Oh, we're only missing midge swarms, micro shoes, and syrphid swarms. And they are all... Oh, syrphid swarm is actually somewhere in the central shroud. Midge and micro are going to be back over in north shroud. Wait, hold on. What did that say? Syrphid swarms are in green tear, which is going to be down here. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye out. Hello, big tree. Hello, other big tree that won't kill me, hopefully. Oh, here's the quest. A magic blade. You are about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. You are about to enter a special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Instance objectives can be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you will be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed on the field. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. Let's go. Oh, chat was there. Oops.
Look, someone's already here.
Oh god, I forgot what you sounded like.
Oh dear. Is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know? Why, the first time we came to the Twelves Wood, we almost ended up as a train's dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Popolino's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong.
Wow, she really just kept going. I thought it was maybe an issue when, like, he started talking over her, but I think, considering how much she kept going, it was intentional.
This one, not even close. Kupo. You know him, Kuplo Cop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
Oh, it's not Moogle.
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kuplo Cop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
We don't know. That's what we're here to find out.
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
Oh god. What was I just saying about giant trees trying to kill me? Great.
It seems we have little choice.
All right, we'll read about level sneak in a bit. We gotta fight some things first. I am not going to try and read their dialogue mid-battle, because I would rather focus on fighting. But they do have the dialogue. Oh, I guess we need to cover that up. Come on. Okay, good. The two frenzied oaks are down. It's just the frenzied elm that's left. Our allies are good on health, and I'm good on health. Oh god. Alright, new plan. I'm hitting the other things. Okay, both frenzied bulbs are dead. We're taking care of the oaks. And back to the elm. Or not. So I guess I'll take care of the little guys again. They just tried to cure me. Was I low on health and didn't even notice? I'm not sure. Alright, the Elma's almost down. Whew. A crystal.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter.
Giant crystals?
Oh,
Can't say I've seen any.
Much the same as
Are you
always.
sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Is it Esumian? I thought I said Esumian earlier.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
Good idea.
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless... you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I'm sure we'll never see them again. That's something I do want to mention. Don't get too... I guess you'll get used to the voices. But just as a heads up, in between the Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word, the first expansion of the game, everybody got recast. They switched recording studios. So, it won't happen for a while. But, eventually, everybody's going to sound different. Level Sync. Level Sync is a system which allows players to participate in lower-level duties by temporarily adjusting their levels and is available for most fates and instance raids. When your level is synced, not only your personal attributes, but the attributes of your gear will automatically be lowered to meet the requirements set by the duty in which you are participating. Once the duty ends, everything is restored to its original state. Experience earned while level synced is based off the synced level, not your current level. However, it will be added to the progress of the latter. So yeah, that's why during that fight, instead of being level 11, we were only level 9. Because we had to be synced down, because that fight was built for people that were level 9 and, well, somewhere in between. Nobody higher than level 9. That way you can't come in here with like a level 100 character and just stomp the content. It'll be that way for like dungeons as well, but that'll be a while from now. Alright, well, we got the sword. Let's leave. I have to wait for sprint to come out cooldown. I really don't like that sprint lasts 20 seconds, but it has a cooldown of a minute. Like, come on. Let me just toggle it, you know? And you can add a time limit if I get aggroed with something. Oh well. Yaranthe, it's good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I'm relieved to find you none the worse aware for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Lifeman's Stump? Well, we found this magic blade. A sword of the stump, and a dead Ixal. I can say with absolute certainty this blade is of Ixali origin. It is a kind used exclusively in the Beastmen's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the Central Shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. What's this? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles? So you have finally been acquainted with Ul'dah and Papa Limo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish, and their exchange is baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods Quiver and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, Yaranthe. Although, our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts. We have acquired important intelligence on the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. I will do my best. Eggs over Queasy. Galfred, Chief Instructor of the Bannock, wish you to collect Chigo egg sacks. Oh. Yaranthe. Injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigo population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacks. Having done so, you deliver them to Monragwin at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now, I have other business to attend to. We gotta go kill more Chigos! It's fine. They're not that hard to kill. Oh, this reminds me. I did find out what that marker meant. That was just like the quest marker with a plus sign on top of the enemies. That means they're attached to not multiple quests, even though it was. It means that they're attached to a quest, which will unlock a new feature. In that case, it was I'm not really sure. Because it wasn't counting our class quests, so I don't really know what they were referring to. Curious. Alright. We can turn these in. We are not joining... We could join Bassett, Shadow, and this Fate, but I just would rather do story. You must be the adventurers sending in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business time. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering the egg sacks in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigo, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any hearer who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the hearing population here in Credonia. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gather Chigo eggs on a regular basis in order to assist Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Hey, level 12, we learned Raise. We can now resurrect people that have died. Like if Bastet was to fall right now, we could bring them back to life. Good job, Bastet. Surveying the damage. A guard at Gilbert's Spire named Monriquin is you to recover the surveying equipment left behind in a cave by a startled report. Ugh, such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit for the Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests for the Conjurers. And as if such a poor showing wasn't bad enough, the lily-livered halfwit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hero Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hero Pauline at Gabinot's Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron watch over you. And there's a quest. More than a flesh wound. Errol needs an adventurer to supply him with a high potion. Oh god, the pain. I caught a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier. I managed to shut them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead. And now on the bloody mess you see before you. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a single high potion. I know. Foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrape several moons past. Gods alone know why I didn't think to replace it there and then. You wouldn't have to be carrying a spare flask. If you don't have any on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in her stock. Can't leave my post. If you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. Oh, I guess we have one. Or maybe you don't actually have to turn anything in? Oh, 7 hells. Do those accursed squirrels leave any part of me untouched? Oh, you're back. You have the high potion for me? Oh, we do. You can have it. Oh, thank the gods. I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I had no idea squirrels could bite so hard. Thought I had seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the 12's wood. We both would do well to remember that. Let's see. We can get a copper gorget or a bone necklace. Both of them are necklaces. The bone necklace would be better for us, but what do we have currently equipped? The weather choker is actually better, which is weird to me. Ooh, the weather changed. Well, I guess, I'll just take the money then. Alright, so we're going to go down here where the survey equipment is, and hopefully we'll run into an enemy that we need for our hunt log here. Don't know if we will or not. Or if they're just over in this area. It's probably... oh god. I forgot they would aggro on me. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay, one at a time. A Realm Reborn is a bit of an ass about this sometimes. It's like, oh, goody, tight space with the aggressive enemies. All right. All right, let's try and. Wow, you immediately just saw me. Okay. I was gonna say, like, let's try and go around. That was not an option. And I might as well get this one. No, I don't want to fight the sprite. Oh well. It's too late. Alright, I got survey records. Ah, dang it. We couldn't get the instruments because we got under attack. Okay, there's that. Here's the... Really? Okay, we need to get the before he can attack us, so at least there's that. Now we gotta kill this Yarathon and get to the... Probably kill the other one over there and get to the instruments. Alright. We got everything. Let's take it back, but we're going to take this... You know what? No. I'm running. I'm tired of fighting you. You only give me 62 experience points. You are not worth it. Alright, here we are. Where's the person? Okay, here they are. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Yeah, I found the stuff. Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Look at the first sign of danger, you say. I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Trollswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, and we may better discern the threats that we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Alright. Is the Simp and Gal better than what we currently got? It is. Oh, I have to put it in my inventory. Oh, we can wear this kind of hood. Okay. You can't take it off though. Parasite Cleave. Gabino at Gabino's Bower is looking for an adventure to deal with the parasite fungwar infestation. Oh, god damn you, mushroom-headed, spindly-legged, spore-spewing abominations! Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to the seven... Oh, thank the matron. You look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees. trees I have tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite fungwars. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be naught but deadwood before the week is out. Smear a little of this amber unguent on an infested tree, though, and the horrid creatures will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventurer-style vengeance. Ha 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 ha! Did you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day you... My apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not. I am now quite calm. But the Fungwars, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your wretched boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. Alright, dude. Maybe dial it back. A soldier's breakfast. Pauline at Gabino's Bower needs an adventurer to cull the growing Anole population, as well as gather one of the Scalekin's eggs. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of Anoles on Naked Rock? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked Anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the Anoles to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you'll have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Well, that's the main story, so we gotta do it. Where's that at? Ah, up here. First... What is it I'm supposed to do nearby? Oh yeah, parasite leave. Okay. Decaying tree. Let's use the amber unguent. Fungwar! Next tree. And one more tree. Oh, microjuice. I guess that since they're here, I might as well kill them. Excellent. 1,300 experience points out of that. Pretty good. Well, did you take care of my Fungwar infestation? Yes? Oh, at last. I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, I'm glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Just look at you in all your fungus-spattered glory. You have my thanks. Alright. Leather ring bands. Is that better? Yes. just a little bit. I like how that looks. You got another thing for me, Gabino? Soil despoilers. Gabino, of Gabino's Bower of Fame, is a reliable adventure to cull the ever-increasing microchip population. We just killed some. Ah, it's you, Yurante. After the thrashing you gave those infernal funguars, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine. Microchews. These vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide. But these days, there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, that they're leaching every last nutrient from the ground. You think this soil was put here just for you and your microchews mates? Ah, should go over there and... Well, I'm not rightly sure what it is I should do, but someone should certainly do something. And soon. Before... I apologize. The rage, you see, it takes over and there's naught I can do but fume and splutter. If you could see your way to exterminating 8 or so of those soil despoilers, you would have my eternal gratitude. Once you take care of the microchews, I'd be grateful if you would report to Ul'dah. You'll find him just outside. Here, the degradation of the soil has been as much of a source of consternation to him as it has to me. I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing the problem's been solved. 8? Okay. Where's the door? Thank you. Guess we're gonna kill 8 microchews. We'll start with this one way over here. It may not seem like these side quests are worth doing. Sometimes you don't really get rewards, sometimes even the experience is small, but even just hearing these little bits of story, in story is admittedly a little bit loose. It's like, hey, there's a microchew problem, but they're still giving us just like little tidbits of lore, and I like to do it. I like to learn about the world. That's why we're gonna do these small side quests, even though they don't really amount to anything. It's still just a teensy bit of world building, and I enjoy that. Alright, since we're so close to the Knolls, we're just going to go ahead and hit that quest as well before we turn back. Ooh, and they are aggressive. I only need to kill 3, but then I do need to get an egg. Oh, wow, you want to fight me? Okay. I thought I'd be able to go around the second one. Turns out, that's a no. Did he use like an ice breath attack? It kind of looked like it. Okay, it'd be nice if I could tell where eggs were. Okay. Gonna fight this guy. Okay, I don't need to kill any more Gnoll, I just need to find their egg. So I'm trying to go around them, but... Ooh, egg. Right there. What? Oh, that's some nonsense. The fact that that guy aggroed on me from down there is pretty bullshit. Shit. I really did not want another one. Okay. I have 3. I am worried. Okay, down to 2. It's a good thing I know how to play this game. Okay, I have the egg. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's the turning for the side quest? There they are. You say you've slain a good number of those microchews? Well, that is a welcome piece of news. I was afraid old Gavin would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pest himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. Give my thanks. Ah, you have returned. Now, might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed? You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Sub Kamazam at the Bannock? Knoll eggs are both large and full of nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She'll be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. We've seen that name a few times, Kamazam. Now we get to go over here to... Actually, wait. Have we already been there? We have. Actually, this is not new. I don't know why I thought it was. I think I was thinking we were going down to over here in the Bent Branch Meadows area. But no. Not yet. Ah, I can't jump up here. Dang it. Who goes there? Oh, Yaren Thay. It's you. Another delivery? I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nafika, that's an Anole egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. You say Hero Pauline sent you on this for errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever. Yet you appear to have managed a task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Yaren Thay. Thank you. This weapon is still probably weaker. Yes, indeed. Give me the money. Yaren Thay! Thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Spirit hold broken. Galford, chief instructor of the Bannock, would entrust you with the task of investigating Spirit hold. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here was a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. On any other day, I'll dispatch my best quivermen to provide support. But I sent them to repel an Ixali incursion in the West Shroud nary a bell ago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you to go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please, say you will help us. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now, we are racing against time, so you had best make haste. Okay. Down here in the Greed Tear. Hopefully we'll find the that particular swarm we're looking for. So, I think it's a serpent swarm. It's something. There's a swarm here, and there's a swarm in the North Shroud. We gotta get them all. Big tree. Luckily, that one doesn't aggro on us. Ah, here are the swarms. And they don't aggro either. Very nice. I can just kill them for free. And there we go. Who goes there? Ah, an adventurer is it? Here at Instructor Galfred's request, you say? Thank the matron. Doubtless, you already know this. But a towering shadow manifests without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rite. Most of his party has been successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them, and see them out of harm's way. Alright. Oh wow, there's a lot of objectives over there. And we have a neighbor corridor with aggressive enemies. Luckily, they're 4 levels lower than us. Not that hard to take care of them. Oh, a great shadow towering over me. What in the 12's good grace? An adventurer! Please, you must save the hero. Working on it. Galfred sent you? I am no longer of use here. Pray, help the hero in my stead. Away, vile fiend! Away, I say! I defy you! I defy you! Huh? Oh, an adventurer. We were ambushed. Ambushed in the middle of the rite. And then I'm not sure what happened. Thank you, Trickster, for waiting until I was done talking to that guy. It's very kind of you. Can I sneak past this one? Yes. You were sent to help? Oh, I fear you are too late. The ritual has failed. I must needs return to Gridania. The seed seers must know of this. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to start attacking me. That thing was no elemental, but a being born of darkness. The hero languishes alone in the depths. We must help him. Time for another instance sequence. Event. Solo duty. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. I'm supposed to fight a giant rock with a stick. Luckily, we have arrow. Just continue to take damage over time, please. As I pelt the rock monster with rocks. Oh boy. Alright, let's reapply arrow. We already dodged out of his big attack. Oh, he's doing it again. True Grit, it's called. That looks like a sandstorm attack. Oh, God. What are you doing this time? Picking up more sand. Okay. But the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. But I heard something. Damnation! He's eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Oh, I have a headache. Whatever could you... More birds. Let's fix it how many times today? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. Do you think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. Yet we must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. It is as we feared. Dalaman's anomaly is affecting life in the Twelves Wood. Even the disturbance in the etheric flow? The very same the Guardians have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they have created is plunging the land into chaos. Says Louis forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there's still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Agreed. What? Ugh, stupid things. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlian innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Oh, no, was that her talking? Oops. Already? 5 years, but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the 12th one's barely recovered at all, and the Gridanians still have the same old problems. Hi. Along with some new ones, just in case the excellent Garuda weren't troublesome enough. The Sylphs had to go to invite Ramu, didn't they? Do you ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what become of them. Ah. Ul'dah, look. Golly, and this is what exactly? Yet another disturbance in the ether, and freshly manifested at that. It seems to be emanating from Lifeman's stump. We must hurry. I think that's right before we met them at the where the sword was in the tree stump. But that happened right then. Are you all right? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is the hero is unharmed. But dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the 12th Sword is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground, which the dungeon occupies, is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians want the hero to offer the place back to the elementals by way of the rite of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the 12 Woods' eternal guardian. But you have more than done your part. We shall send the hero to safety, and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Elliston. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papa Limo. The tactless woman beside me here is... Ul'dah. Papa Limo and I are serving the Trollswood together. Pleased to meet you. Ul'dah, give me a hand, would you? Wait, there is something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... Never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. Alright, well, let's go report. Thankfully, we can now just run past these trickster imps. They'll aggro on us. Well, maybe. But we can just run past them. Okay, none of them have aggroed on us yet, and it's kind of annoying. What the hell? Of course, it's the one that's for the fate that aggroes on me. Fine. Why am I attacking the serpent swarm? There we go. All this happened inside Spirit Hold. Troll preserve us. Who is that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers of my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation. I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation. Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this, you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and seek out Mio. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Huh. Well, alright. Let's return. While we're in Gridania, there's actually something I might want to do. Oh, I love this person's Jolteon cosplay. Oh, that is so good. Oh, I love it. They've also got a weapon from an ultimate. That is, Ultimate Cane of the Heavens. I'm pretty sure that's, what's it called? BSR. Relatively certain. Welcome back, Yerente. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern, if ever there were one. There's only a shame I must ask you not to tell it. For the time being, at least. Do I make myself clear? Until the hearers have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made, so all you need to do is speak with Antoinette whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. The inn is now available! For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path of fame and fortune. Guild Leaves. Guild Leaves are records of the various requests we received from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontrampt is our Guild Leave official, or Leave Meet, here at the Carline Canopy. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. Guild Leaves are now available. By the way, have you perchance heard about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by the young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we were talking about you, Yerente. You have made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young man. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under duty in the main menu, and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, This tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. It actually is pretty handy. We won't really be looking at it too much because I don't really need it since I know what I'm doing. But if we just see it here, so like right now, I'll just click on, okay, I'll do all. So it tells me, hey look, new main story is here in Gridania, and there's also quests for Leaves the Bent Branch. So you want to be an archer, and so you want to be a carpenter. Recommended duties. The recommendations list displays quests or duties currently available in your area. Highlighting an item in the list will display further information regarding the duty, such as location. Recommendations are helpful for finding quick gil and experience, or simply confirming if there are any quests or hunting log targets in the area that you might have missed. Leaves the Bent Branch. Gontron is responsible for assigning guild leaves with the Carline Canopy, and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of leave quests. Ah, Mother Mion is so much of your endeavors, your dame. Have you considered attempting one of the guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild? Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry, prior to assigning them to adventurers possessing the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves that require the extermination of monsters, to tradecraft leaves that is for the creation of goods. The tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Bent Branch Meadows and speak with Tierney. She'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first leave quest. On to Bent Branch. Impressed by your progress, Mion wishes to send you on to Bent Branch Meadows, where you will find further opportunities to learn. And how is my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so. I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since first you walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest once you come to a bridge. Cross it, when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service. Doubtless the safest way to get to your destinations. Chocobo Keep Singer should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Ketha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Before we do that, we are going to go to the North Shroud to find that other enemy that I need from my hunt log. Considering that doing that will then unlock the second page, or the second rank's worth of enemies. And since we're now level 13, we're starting a level 10 main story quest, I would like to have that second page unlocked, so it might be mobs that we'll be encountering relatively soon. I just need to find where the enemies are that we need to kill. They're somewhere here. Run up here, see if we see anything. Ah, midge swarms! That's what it was. Where are some other ones? They die really easy. Oh, he still aggroes on me. I think they stop aggroing once you're 10 levels above. Since we're level 13 to their 5, they will still try to aggro on me, even though I can absolutely kick their butt. Mid swarm up there. Oh, we learned lucid dreaming. Nice. That will gradually restore MP. We like that a lot. Let's see what is on page 2. Tree slugs, arbor buzzards, goblin hunters, fireflies, mandragoras, boring weevils, fairy thungwar, giant gnat, wolf poacher, kickern beater, and black bats. Alright, now that we did that, let's go where we were supposed to go. It's gonna be so nice once I can teleport more than just doing the return feature. Since return takes like 10 minutes to cut it off cooldown. It's like, Jesus. Actually, no, not 10 minutes. 900 seconds. What does that math to? 15 minutes! Christ. We're also almost ready to be able to do the Christmas event. We need to get just 9,000 more experience points and we can do it. I'll be very happy. Alright, but let's now go to Blue Badger Gate. We gotta get to Bent Branch Meadows. And there are some things here. Oh, that's giant tree. I can't jump in through the giant tree. Dang it. We've almost made it. And we're here. Amazing. Hello, Tierney. Greetings, adventurer. My name is Tierney, and I am in charge of assigning local lead quests here at Bent Branch Meadows. Gontron convinced you to seek me out, did he? Then I shall assume you have a basic understanding of what accepting a guild lead might entail. But first things first. I must be certain that your skills are a match for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild would not approve of me sending a fledgling hero to his death, or dishonor for want of the requisite capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task outlined in this guild leave. Do you leave yourself up to the challenge? Accepting guild leaves. Speaking with the local distributor of guild leaves, known as a leave meet, or ring up a list of available leave quests. Highlight a quest to display its objectives, and select accept to add the quest to your journal. Leave allowances are required to accept leave quests. You will be granted 3 leave quest allowances every 12 hours in Earth time. You can have up to a maximum of 100. You may accept as many as 16 different leave quests at one time. Well, I think I do need to do one for the quest, so we'll do that. This is too close to home. A pack of annuls has been spotted near Bent Branch Meadows, far from their usual hunting grounds on Naked Rock. The local chocobo keeps are worried that it is only a matter of time before the hungry scalekin stray too close to the stables and endanger their birds. To prevent the worst, the wood whalers are seeking volunteers to find and cull the creatures. Except, I am glad to hear it. Pray be aware, however, that gnolls want to flee to their broodmates when they sense they are overmatched. It would be wise to prevent such a reunion, lest the battle be drawn out past your limits of endurance. Alright, so, we'll need to open our journey under Duty in the main menu, and begin the selected leave quest by pressing the Initiate button. When a gnoll feels that overmatched, it will flee the battle. If it reaches a certain distance, another gnoll will appear. The leave quest objective can be more easily achieved by slaying the fleeing creature before it is joined by more of its kind. To initiate a leave quest, first open your journal via the duty section of the main menu, or by pressing J on your keyboard. Next, select a leave quest to bring up a detailed description of its objectives and its rewards. Clicking on the map button will show the approximate location of the leave quest objectives. Though you can initiate a leave quest at any time, while in the corresponding area, it is recommended that you wait until you are close to the objectives before doing so. This will increase your chances of becoming eligible for completion bonuses. Once you have arrived, open the journal, select the leave quest, and click on the Initiate button to begin your duty. We need to go to the green circle. So we're going to do that before we do anything else here, for the sake of ease. They are making me travel a good bit. Alright, now that we're here, let's click Initiate. When you initiate a leave quest, you'll be given the opportunity to adjust its difficulty. The greater the difficulty setting, the higher the level target enemies will be. Difficulty also affects completion rewards. Leave quest difficulty can be lowered at any time during the course of the duty by selecting the quest name of the duty list and selecting difficulty. Please note that leave quest difficulty cannot be raised once the duty has been initiated, only lowered. Ooh, treasure copper. We got eye drops. Alright, let's kill the gnoll. Oh god! There are 3 on me right away. Okay, okay, no, that one will die with the I know what words I'm trying to say. I'm trying to battle while also talk, and it is not easy. Okay, he's gonna die on his own. No! No, 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 no! Don't you run from me! Return to the leave me at Bent Branch Meadows? Yes. Collecting leave quest rewards. When all leave quest objectives have been completed, you'll be given the opportunity to return immediately to the issuing leave meet and collect a reward, like what just happened. Opening treasure coffers. A treasure coffer has appeared. Oftentimes, leave targets will drop treasure while being pursued. If you don't claim it, someone else will. So what are you waiting for? Leave quest duty. Once you've initiated a leave quest, the location of your quest objectives will be displayed on the mini-map. Leave quest targets can also be identified by the distinguishing icon displayed above their names. It looks like a silver card. During a leave quest, the duty list is replaced with information regarding quest objectives, leave difficulty, time remaining, and more. Rewards are only granted to those who complete all the objectives listed within the time allotted. Ah, Your first foray to the world of Leaf Quest appears to have been a success, and here's the reward for your efforts. We get bonuses based on the difficulty we selected and how fast we did it. On the payroll. Now that this little trial is behind us, I have no further qualms but assigning you tasks around Bent Branch Meadows. There are Leaf Quests aplenty for a hardworking adventurer such as yourself, and a deal of fame and fortune to be won in their doing. Let's see what on the payroll is. Earn a cumulative total of 100 gil from Leaf Quests. Okay. Simply the Hest. Tyranny believes you are ready to join a guild Hest. Should you be interested in a challenge quite unlike your average Leaf Quest, you might consider joining a guild Hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Ribald outside yonder tent. I will inform him of your success against the Annulls so that there are no doubts as to your abilities. Oh, we'll definitely do the guild Hest. Not today. Maybe next time? We'll see. Also, a stalwart adventurer would be along shortly. I take it that's you? That permit me to tell you all about our current operations. Wait. Might this be your first time participating in a guild Hest? Huh. I remember my first test. It was the night of my 20th name day. My fellow guild mates invited me to join them in the slaying of a family of Pyths who were stealing chocobo eggs from Bent Branch Meadows. The moment we arrived, one of the terrible beasts immediately turned to me and charged. The thing was thrice my size and had already made several chocobo capes. There's no way I could win, so I simply froze and waited for the end. But that's when I remembered that I was not alone. My friends rallied around me, and together we defeated the Pyths. That, my friend, is what a guild Hest is truly about. What say you, friend? Care to experience a Hest for yourself? Oh, we will. Just not right now. Unless he makes me. Duty Finder unlocked. Guild Hest now available. You have unlocked the Duty Finder. This feature allows you to undertake multiplayer duties without having to form a party of your own. To bring up the Duty Finder, select Duty Finder under Duty in the main menu or click the U button on your keyboard. Like this. Oh god. I didn't mean to get this to pop up. The Duty Finder allows you to challenge dungeons and other party duties with a party of other players. You may access it via duty in the main menu, or by choosing the appropriate option with the interest of any duty. We'll talk about all that later. Guild Hests. Guild Hests are special operations organized by adventurers guilds and overseen by NPCs known as Battle Wardens. Speaking with the Battle Warden displays a list of all Guild Hests currently available. Please note, however, that each operation has conditions, such as level or class, that must be met by all party members before the duty can be commenced. At first, you may find that only a limited number of Guild Hests are available, but do not worry. As you progress in level, that number will grow. Guild Hests can also be accessed via the Duty Finder, removing the hassle of having to try and gather a party. Hell yeah! But again, not right now. Where are the other people I need to talk to? There is a guy over here somewhere. Somewhere. There he is. Where the heart is, the lavender beds. Margeria has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you are not an adventurer? But are you not an adventurer? I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do. Hence my presumption. If so, I have information which might interest you. Rumor has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridondian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the 12's Wood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth to these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage? Perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two. You know, should your travels take you to the mirror planks, where the fairy to the lavender beds is, perhaps you'll find a Twin Adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. And that is all the way down there. Let's go to the story quest first. You must be the Ventura Mion sent word about. I'm Katha, head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the Elder Seedseer bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts. Still hard-working folk like yourself said about proving us wrong, that is. Consider me a convert. Any road, you have a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, eh? Alright, let's check the amateur's breaches. They are, yeah, definitely an improvement. Not that we can really see him with that body piece. Let me just switch it and see. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what our new pants look like. You shall not trespass. Katha, the head wrangler at Ben Branch Meadows, appears most distraught. See if there's anything you can do. Ah, 7 hells. Some bastard kicker has gone and broken one of me chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn where the guard startled it. Prompting the damn thing to drop the egg, it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless 'em, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those kickern. Would you mind heading over to the matron's lathe and having a word with a soldier named Rosalind for me? The rat men nest in her neck of the woods. See, she'll know what to do. Not a material girl. An Ul'dah merchant by the name of Kukubachi seeks an adventurer to make some inquiries on his behalf. Oh, you there, adventurer. Yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed that I'm willing to pay the going rate. A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Ben Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly. And please, for the love of Nald, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. He's a sneaky one. Race Chocobo breeder. What? These days, we've no shortage of fledgling race chocobos. The folks in the Gold Sauce have seen that. Okay. What does Katha covet most? How'd you wish to know some... Wait a minute. That Ul'dah merchant put you up to this, didn't he? He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he'll be better served by convincing Katha of his intent to provide the bird the proper care and attention. I don't think Kukubachi's gonna get his way. Just a hunch. Oh yeah, and also, there's this etherite right here. Let's attune to this. And now we can teleport to both Gridania and to right here. By learning the spell Teleport, you are now able to travel instantly between Aetherites to which you are attuned. Access the teleportation menu by selecting teleport under travel from the main menu, or by clicking the teleport button. Unlike other spells, teleport does not require MP to cast, and instead uses a type of naturally regenerating spiritual energy. A small fee of gil, however, must be paid to the keepers of the Aetherytes so they can maintain the crystals and defend them from those who see them destroyed. The fee varies depending on travel distance and the remoteness of the Aetherite location. Registering an Aetherite as a favored destination will reduce the amount of gil required to travel there. Up to 3 favored destinations can be registered at any one time. Alright. Let's keep it going. Ketha. I don't think Ketha wants for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of her chocobos, then I've not heard it. I mean, that sounds good to me. Caring for your birds is the most important thing. Oh, I can't jump up there. Damn it. What's this about Miss Ketha? You looking to stir up trouble, son? If you think some shiny trinket will move her heart, you don't know her like, that is, Miss Ketha is only interested in her birds. Listen here, adventurer. If your actions cause her any distress, the wood whalers will come down on you so hard, your boots will leak blood. Got that? Yes, sir. But will the little man listen? I press X to doubt. Well, do you plan to keep me in suspense? I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires? Oh, the stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating. And I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work. To think of the amount of gil I wasted on this fruitless venture. Oh, cease your mewling. Promise you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now leave me to my misfortune. Alright, we can get wristbands or copper wristlets. Actually, these are both in the same slots. The wristlets would be better, but I don't think that's better than what we currently have. Yeah, definitely not. Money. Oh, new side quest. I thought I was going to get to the main story quest. Ul'dah at Bent Branch Meadows wishes you to procure fence building materials from Dynamites. Greetings, sir. With the distinct air of an adventurer. Want to trouble you for some assistance? In recent days, a heartless cat has been sneaking to the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fight will come. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help to keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. There are actually a few to be found roaming the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Oh good, and it's by the main story. Alright, so, Dynamites. We need to kill 6. They are kind of huge. Ooh, we're almost to level 15. Gosh darn it. Another one is starting to fight me. Alright, just 2 more. The number of side quests that require you to defeat X amount of enemies will rapidly decrease once we get out of a Realm Reborn. So if you don't like that kind of gameplay, I got good news. If you do like that kind of gameplay, I mean, I got bad news. I mean, I guess you could just fight the enemies no matter what, do what you want. But if you wanted to get them in side quests and have to do things, or even in main story quests, bad news. Ha! You're here on Ketha's behalf. I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say. There were 4 of the creatures. The kicker were a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here. Make an example of exactly 4 kicker and scramblers. We can send no clearer message. I mean, we kill all of them. That would send a pretty clear message. Oh, I have to get back on that log. I gotta get on this log to go up there. We're chasing you down. I wonder if they're doing the same thing I am. I'm always amused whenever I'm doing the same quest as another player at the same time. I think it's fun that can happen. Oh wait, they are down. They're not up here. Oh god, this is level 30 enemies. Oh. Because they aggroed on me, it's considered in combat. You know what? I think this is a good time to end the episode. We'll pick up back in, well, yeah. We'll pick things up next episode with me alive and ready to kill these kickerns. Well, I guess I'll probably do this turn in first, since that'll be closer. See you all then. Bye, everyone.